This is a brief history of urban sustainability practices in Sydney with a focus on the built environment. The oldest structure in Sydney is Cadman's Cottage, which had no real implication in sustainability practices. However, on the building site, you can see where the original shoreline was and how it has been developed to the 100 meters where it is today because the cottage is by the shore. In the 19th century, the Industrial Revolution was occurring, which changed the path of architectural structure forevermore. Sewage, water, and gas piping was introduced to the 19th century residential building along with electricity. This can all be noted in the Susanna Place residence. Here was the beginning of the burning of large amounts of fossil fuels. Now that we are aware of structure's effects on the environment, we have begun our relationship with sustainability practices. A good example of this is retrofitting, the process by which we make an older building more environmentally friendly. Take the Customs House as an example. While the outside has retained its structural integrity, the inside was totally gutted and recreated. There is now a large atrium with a skylight that brings natural light to all of the floors, LED lighting as opposed to fluorescence, all of which cuts down on its energy use. Though retrofitting is still quite popular, and many projects are currently in the works to retrofit many buildings in Sydney, the rising demand of the population is making Sydney grow up and have buildings that are ecologically sustainable from the outset. One such example is 1 Bligh Street. It has 6 green stars. When first constructed, it had the highest green star energy rating in Sydney. It has since then been joined by other buildings. 1 Bligh Street is celebrated for its triple layer glass structure, which allows the light to come in but is insulated from the heat. It also has the cooling beam structure throughout that cools the building with treated water from the sewage plant. And the large atrium ends with a glass skylight that can open to allow the hot air in the building to be vacuumed out into the city. These are only a few of the ways this office building is cutting down its energy usage and environmental impact. Other buildings that have been following in its footsteps are 30 The Bond and 1 Shelley Street. Both of these buildings have similar structures and tools. 2 developments in the works are trying to continue to advance the relationship between human developments and ecologically friendly solutions. Sydney's Central Park and Barangaroo South. Barangaroo South boasts of its ability to be water positive. 1 million liters of water a day will go to the area and surrounding suburbs, and each commercial tower will have a 90,000 liter rainwater tank to capture and recycle rainwater. Also, all of the buildings are planned to receive a 6 Green Star energy rating. Central Park will also have a recycled water network and will use water from these 7 water sources: rainwater from roofs, stormwater from impermeable surfaces and planter box drainage, groundwater from basement drainage system, sewage from an adjacent public sewer, sewage from all buildings within the Central Park community, irrigation water from all green walls, drinking water from the public water main. It will also have its own low-carbon natural gas power plant, producing thermal energy for its residents and workers, as well as solar panels implanted to all of the buildings to create its own energy. This has been a brief timeline of Sydney's sustainable buildings. Thank you for watching.